Ladies and gentlemen, at this very moment, members of the United States Armed Forces, some of whom come from Utah communities, protect our freedom as we enjoy this basketball game tonight. We pause to honor those men and women and honor this nation, which is a blend of many cultures, creeds, and languages. Please join us now as we listen to our national anthem sung by San Juan High School's Madeline Pugh.
San Juan High School's Madeline Pugh with a stirring rendition of the national anthem here as we get ready for the 2A boys basketball state championship at the Sevier Valley Center. Again, a great rendition there from Madeline Pugh from San Juan High School as she sets the stage for the final game of the 2A state basketball season.
That's just one more reason why we love this. You know, you get to showcase some of the talents, and that is a talented young lady with a big voice.
The basketball teams will clear the floor, and as they do, the Lions will get ready to go out here at the Sevier Valley Center for this state championship. While we wait for that, we'll take a 1-minute break and come back and get you ready for the lineups to be announced here at the Sevier Valley Center 2A boys basketball state championship on Centricom Channel 10 and V6 Media.
Love cheese? We do too. If you are ready to take on the responsibility and opportunity that comes with being an employee owner, Great Lakes Cheese in Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packager in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at greatlakescheese.com. Again, that's greatlakescheese.com. Great Lakes Cheese in Fillmore is honored to support this high school sports broadcast.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is committed to supporting our local schools, communities, and the economies of central and south central Utah. Each year, IPSC's two 950-megawatt generating units provide 3 million megawatt hours of energy for communities in Utah and Southern California. The Intermountain Power Project ranks among the best of coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. IPSC, honored to sponsor this sports broadcast. Since 1947, Barney Trucking's #1 investment has been dependable truck drivers like you. That's why they provide their drivers with an opportunity to earn up to $75,000 a year driving state-of-the-art equipment. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers in Utah, San Pete, Sevier, Juab, Millard, Beaver, Iron, Carbon, and Emery counties. Barney Trucking offers a competitive wage, solid benefits, home daily schedules, and an excellent safety record. Apply today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom, Channel 10, and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
We're back here at the Sevier Valley Center. Robert Lovell with you alongside Scott Langford. We can't hear each other.
No, we cannot.
But it's a great environment and a great crowd as the players make their way onto the floor here at the Sevier Valley Center.
I'm not sure you could have a better atmosphere for a championship. If you want to know what championship basketball feels like, this is it.
Yes, it is. As again, nobody does it better than the SVC and their staff.
Nobody.
To help put this event together as we get ready now for this state championship game between the San Juan Broncos and the Enterprise Wolves. And again, they will announce all the coaches, the team managers, along with all of the non-starters as well. And then they'll go into the starting lineups. We're just going to do the starters. So you hear the teams continue to be announced here today. But, Scott, as you look at this, you've seen both of these teams in Region 19 multiple times. In your mind, what are some of the keys in this game for the state championship?
Well, I think one of the reasons that Enterprise is so successful is they are so fundamentally sound. Defensively, they are just really tops in Region 19 every year, and they are a fantastic fundamental team, Coach Randall and his team. So I think that will help with the athleticism with San Juan Broncos. But keys for the Broncos are going to be shooting and just using that athleticism. They are long, they are fast, they're great shooters, great defenders, and they are a complete team. So for the Enterprise Wolves, I think it's going to come down to they are going to have to shoot well in this game. I think that they'll do okay on the boards, but they will have to shoot well and defend this talented San Juan team.
You look at San Juan, and they have 3 players averaging in double figures, with Ladd Ivins at 14.5, Cooper Black at 13, and Jensen Grover at 12.5. 2 more that are at around 8 or 9 points a game for this San Juan team. Enterprise is a little different than that. They have 7 players that average between 7 and 10 points.
They do, not a single double figure among them.
Right, and so they don't have that player that they go to, but several of them can do it. Yesterday it was Ryland Randall that got the job done for them. We've seen when it's Matthew Ramos. We've seen when it's Nash Palmer or any of the other 4 that get the job done for this Enterprise team. And that's been one of the things that people have pointed out about them so many times is how unselfish they are. None of them care which one scores. None of them care who does it. And they're all cheer for each other.
Well, and that's what makes them almost impossible to scout, because when everyone averages 8 points a game, it's basically, it could be anybody. I've seen Thomas with 20. They're a very balanced team.
Yes, they are. And so it's a fun team to watch. And this San Juan team, when they play to their capabilities, they might not be able to be beat.
No, that is true.
I mean, they are that talented and that capable as they come into this state championship game.
They really are, and they have everything. They've got Ladd Ivins, their super shooter from the outside, and then they've got the length, the rebounding advantages. They are a complete team, and they pose a challenge for anybody who plays them. And then off the bench, we talk about Enterprise's depth. They also bring seniors off the bench. Only 1 junior gets in quality time.
Yeah. It's a very deep San Juan team and a deep Enterprise team. It's a fun matchup here for this state championship game. And again, it's an all-Region 9 state championship with the San Juan Broncos, the #1 seed in the 2A classification, and the Enterprise Wolves, who we thought were going to be the #2, got jumped the last week of the regular season by Millard, but the #3 seed still making it here to the state championship game.
Yeah, it didn't matter as they end up in #2 anyway.
That's right. And so again, they'll start off here for this state championship. Now the way we'll announce the starters is the same way the Sevier Valley Center does it, as they will announce 1 from each team. Coach Travis Black just being announced, and he has the beanie on his hand in honor of Taylor Black, and a deep breath from Coach Travis Black there as he raised that beanie high. I will go ahead and announce the Enterprise Wolves starters, and Scott will announce the San Juan starters. We'll go back and forth the same way the arena does it, so you can see who's being announced as they are announced here at the Sevier Valley Center. First off, for the home team.
So they are going to start with the home team. All seniors, Jensen Grover, 13 points a game for number 55.
On the other side, for the Enterprise Wolves, wearing number 11 is a 6'5" senior forward, Nash Palmer.
So number 13, Jace Palmer. And Palmer averaging almost 8 points a game, and he's one of the quarterbacks on the field and also on the court.
Wearing number 44 is a 6'4" senior forward for the Enterprise Wolves, Matthew Ramos.
So Jaden Black, 6'2", and he is a senior as well for the San Juan Broncos. He'll play the middle, but he can light it up from outside.
On his counterpart for the Enterprise Wolves, a 6'8" senior center, number 10, Cooper Adams.
Now number 3, Ladd Ivins, a senior averaging 15 points a game. You cannot leave Ivins alone outside the arc.
And his counterpart, a 5'9" sophomore point guard for Enterprise, number 1, Brady Crouch.
6'4" point guard, Cooper Black, averaging 13 points a game, rounds out the starting 5 for the San Juan Broncos.
And for the Enterprise Wolves, the final starter, a 6' senior guard, number 4, Ryland Randall. The Enterprise Wolves are coached by Bud Randall. San Juan Broncos coached by Travis Black as we get ready for the tip-off between the Broncos and the Wolves in the 2A Boys Basketball State Championship. San Juan dressed in the home whites with the blue letters and numbers. They'll be going right to left across your TV and computer screens. Enterprise dressed in their road golds with the blue letters and numbers. They'll be going left to right. The 2A Girls State title, tons of red, Kanab and South Sevier.
It was
the 2A Boys,
a red sea.
Tons of blue and yellow.
Still a little bit of red, but it's pretty much blue and yellow in here, and this place is packed.
As we get set and ready for the tip-off here between these two teams.
Man, this is going to be a great game, Robert. Everyone watching should be really excited about this one.
Adams will jump for Enterprise. Black for San Juan. Black tips it up ahead. It's on the ground. Grover has it for the San Juan Broncos. Right corner to Cooper Black. Skip it out to Jaden Black. Left corner they go to Palmer. Palmer going to dribble in at the right hand. Has the ball knocked away. It's still loose. Ramos saves it. And up to the timeline, picked up by Jaden Black. Left wing back to Palmer. Back up top, Jaden Black working against the 2-3 Enterprise zone. Coach Black calls out the offensive set as they set up the offense.
It'll be interesting to see what spaces San Juan's able to find against this zone.
Palmer goes high left side to Cooper Black. He'll lob right wing to Jaden Black. Pass it back out to Ivins. Right wing Grover. Pump fake. Look to drive. Got cut off against the zone. Now passes out to Ivins. Now left side high Black. Down the lane to Grover. Grover bounces to Jaden Black. He works his way back around up top. Picks it up. Backdoor cut down the lane to Palmer. Up against Adams. Off the glass. No good. Adams pulls down the board for Enterprise.
Yeah, good patient offense. Palmer couldn't finish.
Enterprise off and running. Matthew Ramos the other way. Off the glass. Got it to go.
Wow. Matthew Ramos, as he took a hard lane.
Back the other way comes Cooper Black with the lay-in to tie it up at 2.
Two layups to start this one, and we're back in action on the Enterprise side.
Lob in for Adams. Backside help is there, and it gets tipped up and taken away by San Juan. First Enterprise turnover. Up the floor comes Jaden Black to the corner to Cooper Black. Skips it out for Palmer, and Ramos jumps the passing lane, but he can't quite track it down. Out of bounds. San Juan ball.
I'm not sure there's going to be any time for color commentary with this. This action's fast.
6:33 to go in the quarter. 2-2 your score in this 2A Boys State Championship. Ivins works his way right side high. Picked up by Randall in the 2-3 Enterprise zone. Out to Jaden Black. And has the ball poked away by Crouch, but he gets it back and comes to Grover. Grover bounces down the lane to Ivins. Pump fake. Has the ball knocked away by Ramos. It's still loose. And it's eventually picked up by Cooper Adams.
So a turnover on the Broncos. Quickly comes Enterprise.
Crouch up ahead to Randall on the left wing. Up top, Ramos. He comes out to Adams. Right corner to Crouch. Off the screen. Couldn't get it to him on the pick and roll. Drives the lane. Tries to hand off to Adams, who cut to the open part of the lane, and out of bounds it goes.
Yeah, Crouch threw the ball to the right, but Adams had broke to the left. and so it results in the second turnover for the Wolves.
5:50 to go in the first quarter, 2-2 your score. Ivins brings it across the timeline. Off the screen by Cooper Black, left wing to Palmer, into the corner to Jaden Black. Pass down the lane to Grover. Grover gathers it in the left corner. Back out to Ivins. Up top, Jaden Black. Left side, Ivins. Thought about the three. They'll come back and reset with a pass up top to Cooper Black. Right wing, Jaden Black. Dribbles in with the left hand, right to left. Nice scoop underneath to Palmer for the easy lay-in.
And what kind of a luxury is it that your center makes an assist like that to Jace Palmer?
Back the other way, Ramos for three and nails it. The lead goes back to Enterprise.
Matthew Ramos just unloaded one from the outside. He's got 5.
5-4 Wolves. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ivins up top. Works his way high right side. Off the screen by Cooper Black. Left side high to Jaden Black. He'll rise for three. In and out. High rebound. Ramos has it for Enterprise. Down the floor comes Crouch. Guarded by Ivins. Left hand pass to Randall on the curl. Gets cut off by Black. He'll come back out to Crouch as they set up the offense. 4.5 to go here in quarter number one. Crouch going to drive left hand down the lane. Jump stop, 6-footer off the back of the rim, no good. Cooper Black the rebound for San Juan.
Yeah, Ivins played that well, staying in position, forcing Crouch into a hard shot.
Ivins left wing into a transition three, short off the rim, and rebound goes to Grover, and he's going to be fouled.
And the first foul of the game will go to the Enterprise Wolves, Brady Crouch.
4:14 to go in quarter number one, 5-4 your score. Enterprise on top.
Both of these teams with a lot of length.
Yes.
On the boards.
Grover to inbound. Comes left wing to Palmer. Back to Grover. Comes off the screen and hands to Ivins. Looking to drive left. Got cut off by Crouch. Hands to Palmer. Palmer all the way to the rim. Got it to go. Palmer with 4.
Yeah, Jace Palmer. A beautiful take up the side.
6-5 San Juan. Crouch goes right wing to Ramos. Off the screen by Crouch. Dribbles right to left in the lane. Pull up 12-footer. Partially blocked and picked up by Palmer for San Juan. Passes right wing to Cooper Black. He'll drive in. Tries to scoop it underneath. Knocked away by Adams. Picked up by Nash Palmer.
Yeah, Adams did a nice job taking away the bounce pass with the left hand.
Ramos off the screen for three. Nails it. Ramos now with all 8 Enterprise points.
Holy cow, Matthew Ramos came to play today. He's 3 for 3.
The 2 threes and the layup. 8-6 Enterprise. That's our 4th lead change in this first quarter.
He's almost to his average for the game.
Grover for 3. Off the rim, no good. Adams the rebound for Enterprise. Crouch quickly the other way. Nice pass down the lane to Nash Palmer. Off the glass, no good, but he'll be fouled. What a find by the sophomore point guard for Enterprise.
Yeah, beautifully. Just what a great assist underneath. Doesn't result in the bucket, but does result in the 2 free throws. So the senior Nash Palmer will earn a trip at the charity stripe. First foul of the game for San Juan.
Misses the first one, Doug Palmer. Dax Hunt and Austin Thomas into the game for Enterprise. And coming into the game for San Juan is Preston Imlay, 6-foot senior guard.
It's just crazy how deep these two teams are. You know, a lot of times you won't see any substitutions in the first quarter, but in this game you will.
Second one from Palmer, good. He makes 1 of 2. First point for somebody other than Matthew Ramos for Enterprise. 9-6, Wolves on top. Imlay right side, or not Imlay, Ivins right side high. Looking for Imlay, now he gets it to him. Goes back to Ivins, back up top. Imlay, left wing high to Jaden Black. Fake left, going to drive right, cut off by Randall. Right wing, they go to Ivins.
Enterprise stays in that 2-3 zone, extending, and every shooter for San Juan dangerous. Because sometimes you can cheat off someone. I don't know who you would cheat off of.
On either of these teams.
Either one.
Yeah. Up top is Ivins, going to drive into the left hand, gets cut off, stripped, but gets the ball back, skips it right wing to Imlay. He's going to drive in, hand off in the short corner to Black, knocked away, picked up by Dax Hunt.
Yeah, I think it was Hunt who knocked it away, and he also picked it up.
Nearly lost that one, did Hunt, but he gathers it on the far sideline. Now up top, Randall. He's going to drive into the left hand, pull up 12-footer, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Cooper Black for San Juan. Up ahead for Jaden Black. He goes right to left down the lane, off the glass. Wave it off, the foul on the drive. What a finish by Jaden Black, but wave it off.
How about the athleticism? Even though they can't count it, he goes up with the offhand, fading away on the left side.
Jensen Grover back in for San Juan. Cooper Adams in for Enterprise. Cooper Black and Nash Palmer come out.
So it'll be ball underneath. Grover will throw it in.
4 around the key for the Broncos. They lob it out to Jaden Black. Under 2 to go in the first quarter. Imlay takes the pass, spins, goes high post now to Grover. One dribble, puts up the shot against Adams, and he's fouled. Free throws coming for Jensen Grover.
Now, I will tell you, I think Cooper Adams is that one guy that Wolves need in there, as he can stop that middle and that drive. So foul trouble could be an issue for him.
First foul on Adams, third team foul, on Enterprise.
Grover's first 2 free throws of the game.
His first point, he can pull it to within 1.
Jensen Grover, just a very physical kid and very athletic. Great football player as well.
Makes them both, does Grover. This whole team's great football players.
They are. This is your football team.
Up top, Brady Crouch. Crosses over, lost his footing, able to get it back, goes left wing to Hunt. Hunt comes back out to Crouch. Right wing to Randall. Off the screen by Adams. Going to drive into the left hand. Pull up, 6-footer down the lane. Missed it short. The tip in by Adams missed. Rebound by Jaden Black. Up ahead to Jace Palmer. Right corner to Imlay. Down the lane to Ivins. Steps back and got blocked by Randall. Picked back up, goes to Imlay. Back into the corner to Ivins. Back out to Imlay.
You can see the Enterprise Wolves do not want any space for Lad Ivins. They are tight on him.
Grover bounces down the lane. A nice find for Jaden Black for the way in. And San Juan back in front.
And that's actually 4 of the starters have scored for the San Juan Broncos. 2 apiece for Jaden and Cooper Black. 4 for Palmer, 2 for Jensen.
50 seconds to go in the first quarter. 10-9 your score. San Juan on top. Left wing is Randall. On the curl, he got it to Crouch, off the glass, missed it short. Rebound tipped up by Adams, and Thomas has it for Enterprise. He'll pass it out to Randall. Hesitation dribble, drives right side, off the glass and in.
Rylan Randall, as he took that strong to the bucket, I like the courage by the seniors. He just put that one on the right side.
Enterprise back in front. Lad Ivins content to play for the final shot of the quarter as he looks to Coach Black.
Was everything we hoped for in a championship matchup. Both teams get a well-deserved rest for the last few seconds. Here we go.
Ivins off the screen, hands off to Grover. Grover for the deep 3 with 1 second left on the clock. It's an air ball, and that'll be how the first quarter comes to an end of the 2A Boys Basketball State Championship. It's Enterprise 11, San Juan 10 on the Centricom Channel 10 and V6 Media.
Thirsty for a refreshing drink or maybe craving a tasty treat or meal on the go? The Park and Pump convenience stores have it all. Take advantage of Park and Pump's Thirsty Thursday, where fountain drinks are just 79 cents. Park and Pump also features quality Shell, Sinclair, Exxon, and Conoco gasoline. Enjoy tasty nachos, frazzles, and much more. Stop in at Park and Pump and ask about their loyalty rewards program at any of their locations in Nephi, Mona, Levan, and Moroni.
When you think of a company that's vested in its community, that takes pride in the success of local events, and that cheers on the youth and athletes of local schools, we hope you think of Moon Lake Electric. As a member-owned cooperative, we've been committed to our members since 1938 and hold true to the same mission of offering safe, reliable, and affordable electricity to our neighbors, friends, and family. Being honest community and employee-minded individuals is just how we do business. Moon Lake Electric, keeping the power on.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Back here at the Severe Valley Center, the 2A Boys Basketball State Championship, 11-10. Enterprise with the lead, 6 lead changes and 1 tie in the first quarter.
And it's been crazy. These two teams both played in championship games last season, and you can tell they're hungry for a championship, both.
Up top is Crouch. He comes through, pull up 8-footer, knocks it down. Brady Crouch with his first points.
Wow, that was ice one in the veins for the sophomore here. That was in heavy traffic.
Right side high is Ivins for San Juan. 7:35 to go in the first half. Up top to Imlay, still working against the 2-3 Enterprise zone. Left wing Grover. To Ivins, top of the key. Right side high, Cooper Black. High post to Palmer. And he handed it off to Grover, who steps out for three. Air ball. Ivins the offensive rebound. Into the corner, he goes back to Grover. Up top, Black as they reset.
About Lad Ivins down in the tall timber getting the rebound.
Right side high. Black up top to Imlay. Sets for the straightaway three. In and out. Rebound tipped out by Black. But Hunt has it for Enterprise. Down the floor now comes Ramos. Skips it out to Crouch. Left wing Hunt.
A zone for San Juan as well. 2-3, same zone.
Hunt and Crouch as freshmen both got significant time in the state championship game last year. Now Crouch starting this year. Hunt one of the first off the bench for Enterprise as sophomores. Ramos with it right side high after a near Enterprise turnover. Now to Crouch, right wing to Ramos. He'll rise for three again. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Imlay for San Juan. Black up top, skips underneath to a Palmer, and he's going to be fouled. As Palmer was jumping through two defenders, Matthew Ramos picks up the foul.
Yeah, and Palmer did a really good job. He recognized that Ramos actually had the angle on that ball, and he jumped forward to make sure he was the one that had the advantage.
Palmer and Randall back into the game now for Enterprise. Jaden Black back in for San Juan. First foul on Ramos. Grover to inbound.
The three-point lead, the biggest for either team.
Yeah, we've seen Enterprise there twice now.
Yep. 2-point lead was the biggest for the San Juan Broncos.
Pass comes in at two Black. Gets stripped, and Brady Crouch just rips it away.
Third turnover by my count.
Right wing is Ramos. Bounces it up top to Crouch. Left side high, Randall. The dribble left, gets cut off, comes back out to Crouch. Left wing Randall. Dribbles in, pull up, 15-footer, knocks it down. 5-point Enterprise lead.
Yeah, Ryland Randall with a beautiful, he took the spot that was open and he hit that about 10-foot jumper.
Right side high, Black. Off the screen by Grover. Gets it back to Grover on the pick and pop. Gonna dribble right to left, to the left junction. Hands off to Ivins. Pump fake on the three. Dribbles inside. Cut off by Adams. Puts up the shot against him. Missed it. Rebound tipped out. Ivins has it. He'll go back in against Adams. Loses the basketball as Palmer picks it up.
Yeah, he was trying to get Cooper Black on the right side, but one of the Enterprise Wolves stepped in and took it away.
15-10 Enterprise. Palmer being trapped in the corner. Tries to pass it out. Knocked it out of bounds by Jaden Black. Enterprise ball.
Now that was a fortunate one for the Enterprise Wolves as Jaden Black, on the backside, Grover had a beat on that. Would have been a turnover, I would guess.
Yeah. Austin Thomas back in for Enterprise. Cooper Adams getting a breather. Crouch to inbound underneath. He'll just lob it out for Ryland Randall on the volleyball line. Right wing to Crouch. He'll work his way back up top. 5 minutes to go in the first half. 15-10 Enterprise. Yes, 2A boys state championship game. Randall inside to Palmer. Turnaround shot. Too hard. No, he got it
to go. You called it too hard, and it was too hard, but it hung on to that rim, and the English put it in.
A timeout called. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. It's 17-10 is your score for the Enterprise Wolves as they lead the San Juan Broncos in this 2A state championship. What has Enterprise done to jump out to this now 7-point lead?
Well, the 6-0 run has just been really good defense. They've forced 2 turnovers in the second quarter by my count on the San Juan Broncos, both time converting for buckets.
Yeah, and I've got 5 turnovers now for San Juan, just 2 in the game so far for Enterprise.
Yeah, that's exactly what I have.
Yeah. So 4:52 to go in the first half, 17-10. Enterprise with the 7-point advantage right now over San Juan.
And one of the things they've been doing defensively is you haven't seen any open jumpers for San Juan.
Right.
They're a very good team, but no open jumpers on the outside. And then they've clogged up the lanes as well. San Juan just struggling a little bit with the open shots.
give you a score update in the 3A Boys State Championship. Layton Christian, the reigning 2A state champions, they lead Grantsville 20-11 in that 3A state title game in the second quarter. Jensen Grover comes left wing to Cooper Black for San Juan. Up top, left wing to go to Ivins. Into the corner to Grover. Back out. They try to get it out to Ivins. Knocked out of bounds by Ramos. San Juan ball.
Yeah, and you can see Enterprise very aware of the spacing on the court as they rush the pass receivers.
Right wing Cooper Black has it for San Juan. Looking for help. He gets it to Grover in the corner. Low block into Palmer as he sizes up Brady Crouch. The left hand finish, no good. Rebound. Yep. A foul on the rebound. Jaden Black got in there.
Yeah, Austin Thomas. He comes flying in and catches the rebounder.
First foul on Austin Thomas.
Yeah, you had Jaden Black with just great position. Thomas made an effort. Now there's some trouble. 5 team fouls on the Wolves, only 1 on San Juan.
High post. Right wing out to Ivins, open 3, in and out. Ramos the rebound for Enterprise.
Yeah, I almost expected that to go in when Lad Ivins shoots it.
I think the whole San Juan crowd was expecting it to go in. Randall on the other end misses a transition three-pointer. Now baseball pass up ahead by Grover, knocked away by Randall, picked up by Ivins. He'll put up the runner around the rim, no good, it fell off, and the rebound goes to Ramos, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Lad Ivins, he's had a really rough shooting time so far. No points yet for the senior leader for San Juan.
Jace Palmer picks up his second foul for San Juan. Cooper Adams back in for Enterprise. Nash Palmer will exit.
This is where the pressure comes on. We've talked about this before. The number 1 seed down 7 in this first half. There's a little bit of pressure, and it builds the later in the game this goes.
With Grover picking up 2 fouls. Bronson Snyder getting ready to check in for San Juan.
Palmer, yeah.
Palmer, not Grover. Excuse me. Thank you. Up top is Randall. Passing down the lane. Taken away by Jensen Grover.
Yeah, how about Jensen Grover? He anticipated that, baited the pass, and took it away.
Grover spin move down the lane. Puts it up against Adams. No good, but free throws coming for Grover.
And if that's on Adams, that will be foul number 2. Nope. It's going to be on 20. On number 2?
No, I think it is supposed to be on 10. There's not a 20.
Okay. I think the scorebook's confused as well.
Yeah, they want to know, so they're going to ask him to come over.
First free throw's up and in for Jensen Grover. But Grover, very smart, creating the contact on that one. And we'll see, still not sure exactly.
They will give it to Adams.
Okay, they gave it to Adams. That'll be foul number 2.
Palmer into the game for Adams. Dax Hunt coming into the game for Matthew Ramos for Enterprise. Again,
I think Enterprise wanted it on number 20.
Yeah.
There's a one. Big free throws for Grover.
Second one for Grover is good. He has 4 points, all of them coming from the free throw line.
Yeah, 4 for 4 from the line.
3.5 to go in the first half. Pressure defense now by San Juan. Dax Hunt has it for Enterprise, being trapped. And a jump ball. He got tied up from behind. And possession arrow gives it to San Juan.
Yeah, Lad Ivins with the quick hands. He comes from the backside and grabs it over the shoulder of Hunt.
Coach Randall letting the officials hear about it.
Now that's 4 turnovers on Enterprise, 2 in a row.
Yeah. Ivins goes right side high to Black. Up top, Jaden Black. Right side high, Cooper. Lobbing down the lane for Snyder. Backing down the defense. Kicks it into the corner to Ivins. Ivins fakes right, dribbles left. Lobs to the far side to Jaden Black. He dribbles middle, comes out to Ivins. Ivins splits to the defense, got the ball knocked away, gets it back, misses it against Palmer, and the rebound, Ryland Randall for Enterprise.
Yeah, great move by Ivins, great defense by the Wolves as well.
Dax Hunt right wing for 3, knocks it down. Dax Hunt with his first points off the bench.
Yeah, the sophomore pushes the lead to 8. That's the biggest of the game for the Enterprise Wolves.
2:37 to go in the first half in this 2A boys state championship.
So San Juan does not have a field goal in the second quarter. Just the 2 free throws by Jensen Grover.
Right side high is Ivins. I think at this pace, this scoring output favors Enterprise.
Yeah, for sure.
Pass across the lane to Snyder, misses the layup hard. Randall the rebound for the Wolves.
But what a pass on that baseline.
Up ahead to Hunt in the corner, transition 3, knocks it down again. Dax Hunt with 6 off the bench.
Wow.
And a timeout call.
Yeah, everything going the way of the Enterprise Wolves right now, up 11, and the threes are falling. That's a fourth of the game for the Enterprise Wolves.
A big fist pump from Dax Hunt, a full timeout called. We'll take a 30-second break, 23-12. Enterprise leads San Juan in this 2A boys state championship on Centricom Channel 10 and V6 Media.
We go beyond filling prescriptions. Service Drug is a great place for shopping, too. Your family-owned and operated pharmacy that served our community since 1939. Service Drug is stocked full of gifts, home decor, seasonal items, greeting cards, even a wedding registry. And at the heart of what we do, assistance with your prescriptions, medical supplies, and equipment. Home delivery, vaccinations, and curbside pickup is available in Delta and Fillmore, and on Facebook and Instagram, where you get service first at Service Drug.
Smithfield Foods offers excellent career opportunities right here in our area. For careers with growth potential, join our team. Great jobs in all phases of hog production starting at $12 an hour and certifications to $13 an hour in the first year. Smithfield provides a full benefit package including medical, dental, vision, 401k, life insurance, paid time off, and more, and is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer. Visit smithfieldfood.com/careers or call 435-387-6000, 387-6000. Smithfield, good food responsibly.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Enterprise has opened up an 11-point lead, 23-12 after back-to-back three-pointers by the sophomore Dax Hunt off the bench. 2:07 to go in the first half. Jensen Grover up top for San Juan coming out of the timeout. Now Cooper Black on the dribble drive offense. Jaden Black goes left wing to Ivins, into the corner to Grover. He's going to drive baseline, gets cut off, and a reach-in foul will be called on Enterprise.
Yeah, that'll be Austin Thomas, number 2, I believe.
Now they're going to go to Randall.
Just 4. Oh, I thought it was Thomas with the reach, but it will be Randall's. Is that the first personal foul for Randall?
That's what I have, yes. Matthew Ramos will come in for Ryland Randall.
So you've got to give credit to Grover as he drove around that side. It'll put the Broncos in 1-1. We talked about this early, but strong drive on the baseline by Jensen Grover.
They put 11 on the board. It should have been 4, says the official.
Yeah.
So the board put Nash Palmer, but they're going to take that off as Jensen Grover stands in line to shoot 1-1.
He's been perfect.
That was the second
line.
on Ryland Randall. I must have missed the first one. So 2 on Randall as Grover knocks that one down. He has 5.
Yeah, the senior, he just ice water in his veins. That's 5 for 5. They haven't given Grover any shots, and so he's taken what he's been given.
Make it 6 for Grover.
Yeah,
that's all of their second quarter points as his 4 free throws.
And he's the leading scorer for the team with 6.
Yeah. 23-14 Enterprise. Crouch up top, guarded by Ivins. Crosses over, going to drive right side. Gets cut off and hands to Hunt. Ty Staley into the game for Enterprise as well. Hunt pump fake, gets down the lane, misses it too hard off the glass. Rebound goes to Grover, up ahead right side to Ivins. Ivins backing down the defense. Bounces out to Grover. One hand, he hands it off to Ivins. Now to Cooper Black, off to the races, down the lane. Offensive foul is the call. Cooper Black hit with the charge as Austin Thomas draws it.
Yeah, Palmer going to his right, just, the offensive foul. That goes as a turnover on the Broncos.
Yeah, so Cooper Black's first foul. And they'll bring Jace Palmer back into the game, will San Juan.
Yeah.
With 1:20 to go in the half, 23-14 Enterprise. Crouch walks it across the timeline. Hands off to Hunt. Now to Staley on the dribble drive. Hands off to Britt Crouch. Dribbles into the left hand. Turn around, not there. Comes back up top to Staley. He'll back out, and Grover takes it away.
And a foul.
A foul will be called on Staley.
Yeah, Grover with the quick hands. Boy, he just darted in there, grabbed that ball. Staley tried to get it back, but Grover had already established defensive position, drew the foul. He'll go back to the line shooting 1-1.
1:05 to go in the half. Jensen Grover's free throws keeping San Juan in it. The front end here is good.
Wow. That's 7 for 7 for Jensen. He has a ritual at the free throw line, and we talk about how important rituals are. He drops that ball, and then he goes back up and get it on the first one. Second, he steps up to shoot it.
Second one, good.
Holy cow, 8 points in the game.
8 for 8.
For Grover. Yeah, fantastic.
Cuts the lead back down to 7. 23-16, under a minute to go in the first half. Crouch on the Snow College S. Top of the key, working on Ivins. Going to drive left, got cut off on the junction, comes up top to Hunt. Coach Randall yelling timeout. It's hard to hear anything in this gym.
It is.
With 48 seconds to go in the first half, a timeout called. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break. 23-16 in the 2A state championship. Enterprise leads San Juan on Centralcom Channel 10 and V6 Media.
Jones Paint and Glass has been serving the Utah community since 1938.
We love the communities we serve, not only in Utah, but through our network of dealers outside of Utah as well. It is our passion to be able to turn people's visions for their homes into a reality.
Whether you're updating your home or bringing the visions of your new home to life, Jones Paint and Glass is here for all your paint and glass needs.
When you hear the crash, you better think Jones Paint and Glass.
Welcome back here to the Sevier Valley Center. Robert Lovell with you alongside Scott Langford in this 2A boys state championship. Enterprise leads 23-16. Free throws by Jensen Grover keeping San Juan around.
I mean, really, Jensen Grover, he all the second quarter points, not a single field goal for San Juan, only 4 in the game. And Grover with those 8 free throws. That's your 16 points for the San Juan Broncos, down 7 with under a minute left. Enterprise has the ball.
48 seconds to go in the second quarter. Enterprise ball out of the timeout.
Jace Palmer takes a seat to protection with the 2 fouls.
Yeah. They brought him back in just for a short time.
Yep.
Did Coach Black, and now they bring in Colin Baker, a 6'1 junior. Up top is Crouch. Goes to Ramos, into the corner to Hunt. He'll rise for 3. Air ball hard. Palmer, the backside rebound. Back up, no good. Rebound, Palmer again. He'll go back up. Counter, and he's fouled.
Count it. What about the rebounding? As Palmer goes up, he gets an offensive rebound, puts it back up, and then he'll be fouled by number 25, Colin Baker.
So Baker just checked in, picks up his first foul. 4th team foul on San Juan.
Now this could push the lead to 10.
The and one from Palmer. No good. Ivins the rebound, knocked down by Baker. He throws it into Ramos. Enterprise with another opportunity. Crouch hands off to Palmer. 17-footer from the junction, no good. Thomas the offensive rebound. Blocked by Cooper Black. Thomas got it back, and Ivins takes it away, and he'll be fouled by Matthew Ramos. And Matthew Ramos not happy about the other end as the official talks to him.
Yeah, tough break for Ramos. Second personal foul on Matthew. And that'll put Ladd Ivins at the line to break into this lead. Still 1-1, but this will be the last time.
With 13.5 seconds to go in the first half. The front end of the 1-1 for Ivins. Good. His first point.
Whoops, I gave those to Palmer. I expect everything that's shot tonight to go in for both teams. These are great offensive teams.
Second free throw. In and out. Ramos the rebound for Enterprise. 10 seconds to go. And a foul on Ladd Ivins as he tried to jump the passing lane and ran into Brady Crouch.
Yeah, first foul by my count for Ivins, and only the 15th foul, so not a lot of harm at this stage of the game.
Length of the floor to go for Enterprise. Up 8, 25-17. 9 seconds left in the first half. Pressure put on now by San Juan. And a foul called on San Juan.
Yeah, Cooper Black will pick that one up. The referee said he dropped a shoulder and caught Crouch on the chin as he went by.
That's his second, so he's going to come out of the game. Checking in will be Caden McPherson for the Broncos. They bring Randall back in for Enterprise to help with the ball handling, getting it up the floor, and they will get it into Randall. 8 seconds to go in the half. Randall down the middle of the floor. Goes to the corner to Ramos. Pump fake, got Grover to fly by. 3 on the way, no good. Crouch the rebound, puts up the 15-footer, missed it short at the horn. And through 2 quarters in this 2A boys state championship game, number 3 Enterprise, 25. Number 1 San Juan, 17 here at the Sevier Valley Center. We'll take the break and come back with your halftime show when we come back here at the SVC next on Centralcom Channel 10 and V6 Media.
Vince Lombardi once said, "The measure of who we are is what we do with what we have." The quote rings true whether applied to our country, our schools, our homes, or on the field of play. We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the field and in the classroom. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com. That's sunrise-eng.com.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
I'm a mom raising 4 kids, so I know what you're dealing with. Distractions during homework time, faces buried in devices at dinner, not to mention the tug of war to pry devices away from my kids when it's time to go to bed. So I looked everywhere to find a system that could help me with everything I need. A system I can trust. And I found it. It's called CentraGuard by Centracom. You can get started with taking back the internet by visiting Centracom.com right now. CentraGuard. Better family internet.
Edge Tire Pros in Nephi is the smart choice for a new set of tires for your pickup, work vehicle, or passenger car. The technicians at Edge Tire Pros provide trustworthy service on oil changes, brake work, and suspension accessories like lift kits, bed liners, and custom rims. Choose from a wide variety of tires including Cooper, BF Goodrich, and Michelin with a nationwide warranty on free flat tire repair, free rotation, and free road hazard. For a limited time, get the Edge Bronze oil change for just $19.99. Edge Tire Pros across the street from Parks Home Furnishings on Main Street in Nephi.
Centracom believes the service relationship continues long after installation, and we're available to support you every step of the way. That's why if there is a problem with our equipment, a service visit from us means no cost to you. We know the value of a satisfied customer, so if you refer us to a friend, we'll take care of them and you'll get 1 month of service free. We promise to make your experience the best it can be. Centracom, keeping you connected.
Discover squeaky cheese, hand-dipped ice cream, and family-friendly bathrooms all at the Creamery, Beaver's Cheese Store. With an expanded storefront, you can explore our farm-to-table story, sample our signature cheeses, enjoy breakfast or lunch at the Creamery kitchen, or shop some of Utah's favorite products from specialty cheeses to local honey and jam. Stop on in and discover what the excitement is all about. Visit the Creamery in Beaver at 165 South, 500 West, now open Sundays noon to 6 and extended hours Thursdays and Fridays until 8 p.m.
Your connection for high school sports, Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to the Sevier Valley Center. This is the 2A Boys Basketball State Championship, and it's an 8-point Enterprise halftime lead. We just had the San Juan drill team entertain the crowd here at the Sevier Valley Center. Now the Enterprise Wolverines drill team will entertain the crowd here at the SVC. 8-point Enterprise lead, 25-17. Scott, your takeaway from this first half?
I think it's been, defense has been the name of the game, and Enterprise has excelled on the defensive side, holding San Juan, who averages 65 points a game on the season, to only 17. That's remarkable, less than a third of their normal output.
Yes, so big-time defensive game so far by the Enterprise Wolves.
Right.
And, again, we mentioned it, if it stays at this kind of scoring, it's going to favor Enterprise.
Yeah, no, for sure. And, San Juan is dangerous. Like, they're not out of this game. 8 points is nothing to this game. They could they could drop 8 on somebody in an instant.
Yes.
And it's going to be an entertaining second half. But I do think Enterprise has done a good job. San Juan is not getting the open looks that I've seen San Juan get with other teams. And whatever game plan Coach Bud Randall and his team came up with has been effective in limiting those open shots.
Yes, it has. Let's take a look at our first half stats here in this game. And we'll start off with the Enterprise Wolves. Matthew Ramos scored the first 8 points, and that's where he stands right now for Enterprise. And then 6 off the bench for Dax Hunt. 2 big threes in that second quarter for Hunt.
Yeah, no, they were huge. And, you get a sophomore coming off the bench. He knocks down both threes. That's when Enterprise started to get a cushion in the first half.
Yeah, that's what pushed it out to the 11-point lead. And then 5 points for Nash Palmer, 4 points for Rylan Randall, 2 for Brady Crouch in this first half for Enterprise. I have them just 1 for 3 from the free throw line.
Yep, I as well.
And then 5 turnovers for Enterprise in this first half. For San Juan, Jensen Grover leads the way, 8 points, 8 for 8 from the free throw line for Jensen Grover.
Yeah, and he's been spectacular. He drives, creates the contact, draws the fouls. He's done it all season. And when the outside shots, he hasn't been able to get very many of them, and so he does what he needs to. That's the mark of a great player.
And his 6 free throws in the second quarter, and Ladd Ivins 1 for 2 in the second quarter. The only point San Juan scored in the second quarter, 7 free throws.
Not a field goal. Enterprise had 6 field goals in that second quarter, not a single bucket that wasn't a free throw for the San Juan Broncos.
So after the 8 for Grover, 4 points for Jace Palmer. He got in some foul trouble. And then 2 points apiece for Cooper Black and Jaden Black. And then that 1 point for Ladd Ivins. As a team, San Juan is 9 for 10 from the free throw line. Again, 8 for 8 by Jensen Grover.
Yeah, and, shooting 90% from the free throw line. And if Grover hadn't shot so well, this game would be further out as he scored from the free throw line.
And then we have San Juan with 7 first-half turnovers, so 2 more than Enterprise. We've had 6 lead changes, 1 tie. San Juan's largest lead was 2 points. Enterprise's largest lead was 11. They now lead by 8.
Well, and we talked in the keys of the game, we talked about field goal percentage. And the Enterprise's field goal percentage, it has been very high. 4 3-pointers in that first half. And that's been the key to the game so far. Defense, as we talked about, and then not giving open shots to the San Juan Broncos, and then field goal percentage on the threes.
Yeah, so that's been big so far here in this one, with a 25-17 halftime lead for the Enterprise Wolves over the San Juan Broncos here in the 2A boys basketball state championship game. It's been one heck of a state tournament so far. These two teams, I think, established themselves on day 1 for Enterprise, on day 2 for San Juan, that they look like the 2 best teams here, and we should be in for a great second half.
Well, and I'll tell you, not only that, but all season long, these two have been kind of in the front runner. Other Region 9 teams have been in it as well, but these two teams have been the most consistent in my estimation. They're both tall, athletic, and dangerous.
Yes, they are. A lot of length on both of these teams, and just loaded with athletes.
They certainly are. And you don't see this very often, but you've got some senior leadership, but tall, fast, great shooting teams.
Yes. So some great teams here today in this 2A boys basketball state championship. At the half, it's 25-17 for Enterprise. Scott, any keys you see to the second half?
I think it's more of the same. For the San Juan Broncos, though, I think they have got to start creating their offense. Typically what we see is Cooper Black driving in and then dishing in and out, and I think Cooper will have to get back in it. Enterprise has deliberately tried to keep the ball out of Cooper's hands, which has limited the ability for him to set up Jace Palmer, Ladd Ivins, Jensen Grover on the outside, Jaden Black as well. So I think it's going to, my key to the second half will be for the San Juan Broncos, Cooper Black has got to assume that point guard position, set up the ball, inside-outside moves, which will open the offense up for the San Juan Broncos. On the Enterprise side, I think it's just more of the same. Continue to take away the open shot defensively. Don't let these killer shooters for San Juan shoot from the outside, make them earn every single point. I don't think they're upset with the free throws. I think that's kind of their game. I will tell you, foul trouble might become an issue for Enterprise down the stretch.
It very possibly could, as the Enterprise cheerleaders just got done entertaining the crowd. And now the San Juan basketball team has made their way onto the floor to cheers of the San Juan faithful here in Richfield tonight. And again, one of the other things we love about it, we've already talked about the great crowds, rural Utah especially, they just travel so well to these games, supporting their teams and their communities.
No, I'm looking around at the Bronco crowd, and I think all of Blanding or San Juan County has come up to support the Broncos, and this is what we love. We love all of these people being here and cheering on the San Juan Broncos. And then as Enterprise comes on the field, same thing. You have got most of Enterprise here supporting the Enterprise Wolves. This is what we love about rural high school basketball. You don't always get this in the cities because the lifeblood of these communities reside on the court right now.
Let's give you a quick update up on the 3A state championship game. Is about a minute into the third quarter, and Layton Christian leads Grantsville 28-25, and Grantsville going to the free throw line to try to cut into that lead. But Grantsville's been working their way back into that one after they trailed at the half 26-18. So a good run right now by Grantsville to start the second half.
And now a bucket and a foul.
Yeah.
They're down by 3.
So there's your quick update there for that 3A boys basketball state championship.
Nobody misses Layton Christian in 2A. They just their ability to attract talent internationally is just, no one's really sad to see them move to 3A and have a chance. They won it last year in 2A, trying to repeat in 3A.
Yes, they are. We'll take a break here from the Sevier Valley Center and come back and get you ready for the second half. Enterprise leads San Juan 25-17 in this 2A boys basketball state championship on Centricom Channel 10 and V6 Media.
Hi, I'm Brett Collister, CTE Director for Millard and Tintic School Districts. Do you know what CTE pathways are offered at your school? Career and Technical Education provides career exploration and guidance through 35 different CTE pathways. Students who take 2 or more CTE classes have a 96% graduation rate, and over 75% of CTE learners enroll in post-secondary education, giving students a step up in their chosen career fields. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors.
Having a strong support team that you can trust can make or break an individual outcome. Just like on a sports team, our healthcare team at the Delta and Fillmore Community Hospitals are dedicated to provide quality care close to home on an individual basis. From our physicians to our nursing staff, along with our technicians and many other healthcare professionals, our team is ready to provide the best quality care for our friends, neighbors, and local athletes in Millard County. Intermountain Delta Community and Fillmore Community Hospitals, providing a strong, dedicated team for you.
Tired and alone. What's it take to make you strong? What's it take to make you strong?
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Sevier Valley Center as we get ready for the second half between number 1 San Juan and number 3 Enterprise. The Wolves of Enterprise with an 8-point lead going into half number 2 in this 2A state championship. Brady Crouch with the basketball for Enterprise, brings it across. Man defense by San Juan. Up top, Palmer, left side high to Ramos. Starters on the floor for both teams. Ramos works right to the top of the key. Crosses over, going to drive into the left hand, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped out. Randall has it for Enterprise.
Yeah, Adams and Black, that's Jaden Black battling underneath. I think Jaden Black actually tipped that out.
Crouch crosses over. Goes again, hands off on the wing now to Randall. He's going to go right to left, jump stop, 8-footer in the lane, no good. The tip in by Adams, no good. Black the rebound for San Juan. Black goes to Palmer in the corner. Now to the wing to Grover. Steps through the defense, being triple teamed in that zone. Backdoor cut, he got it to Palmer. Right side layup is good.
How about the pass from Jensen Grover as he simply, pivoted 3 times and a beautiful assist.
How badly did San Juan need Nash Palmer back in? Jace Palmer, Nash is for Enterprise, and Enterprise with the answer on the other end.
Yeah, Nash Palmer missed his first shot, got the offensive rebound, a put back bucket. And that was San Juan's first field goal since middle of the first quarter.
Jace Palmer has 3 of their 5 field goals. Hanging in the air is Jensen Grover, no good. Adams rips away the rebound for Enterprise. But I was saying, how bad did San Juan need him after he left with those 2 fouls early?
No, it was a big deal.
Ramos up the screen for 3. Air ball, was it partially blocked? They're going to say it's San Juan ball.
I think Cooper Black got that early, and then the continuation pushed it out of bounds. I think that was probably a good call by my estimation.
It's an 8-point lead for Enterprise, 27-19. Grover hands off to Cooper Black. Goes to Palmer. Down to Ivins. Guarded by Randall in the 2-3 Enterprise zone. Now to Jaden Black. Behind the back dribble, left wing Cooper Black. Into the corner to Jaden, 3-pointer on the way, nails it.
That's the first time this evening that I've seen just an open set 3-pointer, and Jaden Black drops it.
Brady Crouch up top to Ramos, going to drive left, cut off by Black, offensive foul. That's the 3rd on Matthew Ramos.
Yeah, so trouble in 2 different directions, an offensive foul, and then also a turnover for the Wolves, the San Juan Broncos with some momentum.
So Dax Hunt quickly into the game for Ramos.
Ramos will take a seat.
Ivins up the floor, hands off to Palmer. Right wing back to Ivins. Now to Jaden Black. He'll set for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. is thrown out by Ivins off of Nash Palmer, and San Juan ball on the baseline.
Yeah, Ivins did a really good job. A great hustle play by Lad Ivins. He went out of bounds to get that one, and he made sure he threw that very hard off of Nash Palmer.
Pass into Ivins. He'll work his way around up top. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. 27-22 Enterprise. Then lob down to Jaden Black. Backing down Adams. Baby hook. Air ball hard. And the rebound thrown by Palmer off of Grover. So Enterprise ball.
They tried the same trick. Palmer didn't have a lot of options. Tried to throw it off the Wolves, and he jumped out of the way. Grover didn't.
5:21 to go in the third quarter. 5-point Enterprise lead. San Juan making a run. Crouch hands to Randall. Back to Crouch as they reset. Bounce pass right wing to Randall. Guarded by Palmer. Underneath the Nash Palmer. Turn around off the glass and in.
Nash Palmer. Now Palmer actually with 9 points in the game. 5 in the first, now 4 in the second.
Up top. Jensen Grover backs down, hands to Jaden Black, down the lane to Jace Palmer, to the wing to Grover, 3 on the way, off the rim, missed it short. Adams the rebound for Enterprise.
Yeah, another open shot though for the San Juan Broncos, just didn't fall for Jensen Grover.
Crouch up top. Bounces right wing to Hunt. Down to Nash Palmer, working on Jensen Grover. Drift pass out to Crouch on the left wing.
Good hands by Crouch on that one. That was going out of bounds.
Left wing Randall. Up top Palmer. Right wing Crouch. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. 7-point Enterprise lead. Crouch is stripped on the drive, but a block foul called first. Jaden Black stripped him, but they're going to call the block on Lad Ivins.
Yeah, you're right. Lad Ivins picks up foul number 2. And that was going to be Jaden Black going for perhaps a dunk on the other end.
Austin Thomas in for Nash Palmer for Enterprise. Crouch to inbound, 4 around the key for the Wolves.
Palmer with all 4 of Enterprise's points in the second half.
Right side Adams tries to pass it out, knocked away by Black. Remains Enterprise ball on the far sideline.
Well, you can see increased energy by San Juan as there's been a lot more hands in the passing lane. 1 turnover in the second half for Enterprise, none for the Broncos. By my count.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Oh, that's always good.
Thomas left wing to Randall. Short corner now to Crouch. Dribbles in at the right hand. Pull up the 6-footer. No good. Rebound by Jaden Black. Up ahead for Jace Palmer and overthrew him. Rylan Randall playing great defense.
Yeah, he did enough to keep Jace Palmer off the line, and it's a turnover on the Broncos. First one of the half.
29-22 your score. Crouch watching across the timeline for the Wolves. Left wing to Randall. Off the screen by Adams. Couldn't see him on the pick and roll. Goes right wing to Hunt. Pump fakes. Got Black in the air. Steps to his left. In and out on the 3. Rebound Ivins.
Here comes the Broncos quickly.
Up top Black. Left side high to Grover. Into the corner to Cooper Black. Back out to Grover. He's going to dribble with the left hand. Got by everybody and lays it up and in.
That's the first field goal of the game for Jensen Grover, but he's in double figures.
Yeah, leads all scorers with 10.
Yeah, he does. So the slowdown for Enterprise, I'm not sure I think the pace of the game offensively for Enterprise was a little quicker in that first half.
Fake right goes left to Randall. Now goes the short corner to Thomas. Thomas comes back out to Hunt. Out to Crouch as they reset the offense.
Still man-to-man defense for San Juan in the second half.
Crouch hands to Hunt, top of the key. He goes to Randall. Picked up by Jace Palmer. Randall going to drive right side all the way to the rim. Tried to wrap around passes. He got too deep. And Jensen Grover comes up with a steal. Up ahead to Ivins. Ivins down the lane. Right corner to Cooper Black. As Enterprise as a player hit the floor. That's Austin Thomas. Now Grover jumps down the lane. Up top, Ivins for 3. Got the bounce.
And here come the San Juan Broncos. Coach Travis Black will take a timeout and the lead down to 2.
It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2:26 to go in the third quarter in this 2A Boys State Championship. It is at San Juan on a run, but trailing Enterprise 29-27. You mentioned the pace. How has that been playing a factor here?
Well, I think offensively the pace has picked up it was kind of the reverse in that first half where Enterprise was quick They were making their opportunities, getting open shots. In the second half, it's been San Juan. The quick offensive pace, like I said, favors the Broncos. The quick passes, open shots, and there it's a 10-4 run by the Broncos.
They pull within 2. 29-27 is your score. 2:26 to go in the third quarter in this 2A boys basketball state championship.
You knew the San Juan Broncos would have a run. As you know, so will the Enterprise Wolves. These two are both great teams.
It'll be Enterprise basketball out of the timeout. Crouch will walk into the floor for the Wolves. Cooper Black will pick him up as he crosses as they go to the 1-2-2 half-court trap. Now Randall gets cut off by Grover, passes it over to Hunt. They've got Palmer open underneath. He'll put it up against Jaden Black, blocked and a foul called.
Yeah, Black will pick up the foul. And I think without the swing, he might have got the block. But almost every time you swing hard like that, you're going to pick it up. And it is. He comes through and hits the arm of Nash Palmer. How about Palmer? He's got all of Enterprise's points in this third quarter.
Nails the first free throw. He's now 2 for 4 from the line.
Yeah, he's the first Wolf into double figures.
Second free throw from Palmer. Off the rim, no good. And a tie-up on the rebound. Dax Hunt and Cooper Black get tied up. It'll be San Juan ball.
Those two shake hands. You get in that tussle over the ball, and they both smile and talk to each other.
2:07 to go in the third quarter. 30-27 Enterprise. Cooper Black with the basketball for San Juan. Right wing Imlay. Up top to Cooper Black. Drives away and lost his footing. Kicks it left wing for Ivins for 3. Tie ball game.
Lad Ivins. He has 6 in this third quarter on 2 threes.
We're tied at 30 with 1:48 to go in the quarter. Up top, Randall. Right wing, Hunt. Guarded by Cooper Black. Nothing inside. Goes to Crouch on the curl. Crouch backing down the defense. Lost the basketball. Imlay picks it up.
Yeah, quick hands by Lad Ivins again.
Now Cooper Black up top. Goes right wing to Ivins. Into the corner to Palmer. Back out to Grover. And Dax Hunt jumps the passing lane to take it away.
Yep, now two turnovers in the quarter.
Right wing Hunt for Enterprise. Guarded by Black. Comes out to Randall. Randall going to drive in. Puts up a 6-footer. Too hard. Got his own rebound. Back up off the left side. No good. Adams the rebound and the putback. His first points.
Yeah, that ball was blocked by Jensen Grover, but then Adams there for the offensive putback.
Grover crosses over down the lane. Hands off to Palmer. Right wing Ivins. Comes back up top. Grover. Left side out to Black. He'll step into a deep 3. In on out. Ivins with the putback. He has 9.
Yeah, he has 8 quick ones, and we're tied again at 32.
41 seconds to go in the third quarter in the 2A boys state championship. 32 all.
Enterprise will have the ball to start fourth quarter action.
Coach Randall content to play for the final shot again. If this was next year, they wouldn't have had enough time to play for the final shot.
That is true. They would have had to get a shot off. Enterprise masters a burning clock.
Crouch guarded tight by Ivins. Able to shake him to get the count off. Down to 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Off the screen by Adams. Crouch dribbles in, goes up high post to Palmer. Right wing Randall for 3. Nails it. 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. And that'll be how the quarter comes to an end.
Wow.
It is Enterprise 35, San Juan 32 in the 2A boys state championship on Centricom Channel 10 and V6 Media.
Today's live basketball coverage is made possible by Al's Food Town in Duchesne, Freedom Realty with 3 locations to serve you, Larson Haslam Dental, now in Roosevelt, and Zions Bank, Roosevelt Branch.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
I want to make a quick comment here as we come back to the River Valley Center, Scott. San Juan wanted the 5-second call.
Yeah.
Now, years ago, the rule was 6 feet. If you're within 6 feet, there's the count.
Right.
Now it's an arm's length. People don't realize
I
that.
didn't actually know that.
It's
That is
an arm's
news to
length,
me.
so it's easy to create separation now.
And the official did. He
Yeah.
put his hands out saying it's farther out, so I didn't know that
It
as
is
well.
just an arm's length now, and so you have to be a lot tighter to get that 5-second
and
count
with
going.
no pressure on the ball necessarily,
Yeah.
I could see how that happens.
Ivans was up there, but
Yeah.
he was not within an arm's length.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's just something.
I don't know,
worth noting
Robert.
there.
I'm exhausted as we go into fourth quarter action. The mood swings. It's momentum for Enterprise. Then San Juan back to Enterprise. What a great game.
It'll be Enterprise basketball. They hit the big three at the end of the quarter. They can add to their lead now. Crouch yo-yos up top.
So now it looks like a trap. 1-2-2. Or it's man, actually.
Right side high Randall, and a foul going to be called on Cooper Black as he jumped the passing lane.
That's foul number 3 for Cooper. It's a little bit of foul trouble. Still plenty of time with the 3 fouls, so 4 would be a lot worse.
Crouch on the Snow College S. Working against that 1-2-2 San Juan zone. Right side high Randall, back to Crouch. To the wing to Thomas. Back up top to Crouch. They swing it around to the right wing to Ramos. Blocked on the shot by Jaden Black. Cooper Black nearly saved it, but it fell out of bounds first.
Yeah, Jaden Black, he elevated for that. Ramos had a beat on the three-pointer, but Black jumps in and knocks that down.
And again, that's the difference between that one and his earlier one was on that one he just hit the ball. He didn't swipe all the way through.
And
but
how
now
about Cooper Black?
San Juan turns over Enterprise by Cooper Black coming the other way. Right wing to Palmer, left open, 3 on the way, short off the rim. Rebound in the corner, it's on the ground. Both teams diving for it. Thomas came up with it, but jump ball gives it to San Juan, and Coach Randall can't believe it.
Yeah, that one actually, no one ever had it. That was more one of those calls to keep people from jumping on top of each other.
Yeah.
So does it go as a turnover? Does not.
For Enterprise? No, it's rebound, on the rebound. They lob down the lane for Jaden Black. Missed it off his hands, picked up by Enterprise. Crouch the other way, picks up his dribble, comes out to Randall. I think Enterprise is going to need to see Rylan Randall do what he did there at the end of the quarter and find ways to score.
No, I would agree. And he had an opportunity there where he could have either penetrated or stepped back. But he'll step back, and he's going to make the San Juan Broncos step out and cover.
On the S is Brady Crouch. High post to Ramos. Hands off to Crouch. Pull up 17-footer. Nothing but net.
That's ice water in the veins. 4 points for Brady Crouch. Lead back to 5.
Grover up top. Tries to go left wing. Ramos jumps the passing lane. Goes high to Crouch. They'll slow things down.
That's now 4 turnovers for San Juan. And I've got 4 for Enterprise as well, but you'll have to check that.
That's what I have in the half, you mean?
In the half, yes.
Crouch guarded by Grover. Crossed him up. Now lost the basketball and hands to Ramos. Comes out to Crouch. Crouch shaking Grover. Hands off again to Randall, and a foul called on Brady Crouch as he ran into Lad Ivans off the handoff.
I didn't really see that one, so I can't really comment. We can check it here. So 5-point lead. That's the second foul on Crouch.
Under 6 in the game. Grover up top. Picks up his dribbles as Jaden Black for the straightaway 3. Nothing but net. Jaden Black with 8.
That was a college three-pointer for Jaden Black as he stepped up and he drained that.
Across the timeline comes Crouch. Goes to the left junction to Thomas. Off the flare screen back to Crouch on the right wing. Up top Randall. Pump fake on the shot. Going to drive left side. Now backs out. Comes back up top to Crouch. Takes a bump by Ivans. Enterprise wanted the foul call. Didn't get it.
I think it was a good no call.
5:13 to go in the game. Randall crosses over, going to drive left side, bounces over to Thomas. Left side layup is good.
Wow, beautiful assist by Randall. He's making it happen. Thomas with his first bucket of the game in the fourth quarter.
Left side high, into the corner now to Jaden Black. 3 on the way, nails it. It's a 1-point game. Jaden Black with 11.
3 3-pointers in the second half, 2 here in the fourth. Jaden Black is just on fire from outside. And those are those open looks we talked about.
39-38 Enterprise. 4:37 to go in the 2A state championship. Crouch goes right, junction to Palmer. Hands off back to Crouch, driving in against Jaden Black, and he gets the bump. That'll be the second on Jaden Black.
You know, the sophomore Crouch does a really nice job. He felt him on the hip and drew the foul.
Timeout called by Coach Randall. We'll take it with him. 4:31 to go in the 2A state championship. Enterprise 39, San Juan 38 on Centricom Channel 10 and V6 Media.
Love cheese? We do too. If you are ready to take on the responsibility and opportunity that comes with being an employee owner, Great Lakes Cheese in Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packager in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Great Lakes Cheese in Fillmore is honored to support this high school sports broadcast.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to the Sevier Valley Center. Robert Lovell with you alongside Scott Langford on Centricom Channel 10 and V6 Media. As we got 4.5 minutes left in this one, buckle up, it's a 1-point game.
Wow, what a game this is. You couldn't ask for a better script for a championship contest. Enterprise by 1. 4:31 left.
Crouch to inbound underneath. Lobs out to Adams. Out to Ramos, high on the left side. Now he comes up top to Crouch. Out to Randall. Comes back to Crouch. Guarded by Ivins. Right wing, he goes to Ramos. Ramos going to drive baseline. Got a steal by Adams. Offensive foul. That's the 4th on Matthew Ramos.
Yeah, it looked like the player was set up underneath the basket. I'll have to look and see. That was Grover set up underneath the basket, and Ramos with 4 personal fouls. That's another turnover, 5th in the half. Two teams basically even, though, on the turnovers.
39-38. Grover up top, backing down Randall, hands off to Jaden Black. He goes to Cooper Black. Left wing high to Ivins. Under 4 to go. High left now to Grover. Grover passes down the lane to Palmer. Comes back out to Ivins. Right wing Grover. Jump step on the lane, and he traveled.
Yeah, I think he has to finish in action. He took the 1 step and then stopped with the 2, and they didn't land simultaneously.
Yep. So San Juan turnover.
Now, you'll have to correct me if that's wrong. I don't know.
I believe so. But I was apparently corrected. They said that the rule is still 6 feet. Kelly Holman texting in. I literally talked to an official 2 weeks ago about that rule and was told that it's an arm's length now.
Big
so
thanks
contradicting reports.
Big thanks to Holman for texting.
Yeah, up top Dax Hunt. Hands off on the wing to Randall. Looking for Palmer. Couldn't get it to him. Drives right to left down the lane. Lay it up and in. Randall with 9.
Yeah, Ryland Randall, just a big move.
Palmer on the right wing. Comes out to Cooper Black. Left side high. Now up top to Ivins. Gives it up to Jaden Black. Crosses over. Going to drive in. Dump off underneath to Ivins. Comes out to the wing to Palmer. Back into the corner to Ivins.
Well, that was a big catch by Ivins behind him. Just great hands.
He's a receiver for a reason as he launches the 3. Rattles it in. Tie game.
You could actually see that coming as Lad Ivins set up on that side. I was like, well, here comes Ivins, and he knocks it down.
He had 1 point at halftime. He now has a game-high 12. We're tied at 41, our 4th tie of the game, but San Juan has still not led since the first quarter.
Right, and only by 2.
Adams hands off to Hunt, driving right, got cut off. Looking for help, he gets it over to Crouch. Crouch comes back to the wing to Hunt, up top to Randall.
Yeah, that offset, I like the reset. That was not, the spacing was very poor.
Crouch hands left wing to Hunt. Gonna drive left to right, spin move, scoop with the left hand, no good. Tipped out by Adams, picked up by Ivins. Down the floor for Black. Streaking and lays it up and in. San Juan, their first lead since the first quarter.
Wow. Cooper Black shows what a 6'4" point guard can do as he gives the Broncos the lead.
Randall up top, gonna drive left side. Step back 10-footer, missed it short. Rebound tipped by Adams, out to Dax Hunt.
Yeah, Adams made a big-time play tipping that back out.
Ready Crouch up top. Guarded by Ivins, off the screen by Palmer. Looking for the pick and roll, couldn't get it to him. Left wing to Hunt, pump fake. Grover slides by, three-pointer for Hunt.
Oh
nails
my
it.
gosh.
Enterprise back in front.
Holy cow.
Dax Hunt's third three-pointer of the game.
Wow. What a game.
44-43, Enterprise with the lead in this 2A state championship with 1:24 to go here in Richfield. It's a full timeout. Yep. Looks like a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break on Centricom Channel 10 and V6 Media.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
To tell you how fun this one is, Robert, we were able to get a rule clarification. All of the officials are sitting here watching this game, how exciting it is. It is 6 feet, foot to foot. Yep, feet to feet.
All right, there we go. The 3A game's getting closer up north, 47-43. Layton Christian leads Grantsville with 1:19 to go in that game up at Weber State University. And this one is very tight. Enterprise with a big three-pointer by the sophomore Dax Hunt.
Just enormous.
To go back in front.
I talked to Jeremy Lyman, he's the administrator in the hospital in Blanding, and I said, I just want a nail biter. And he just texted me, said, well, looks like you got your wish.
Right side high. Grover driving right to left down the lane. Comes out to Palmer. He hands off to Jaden Black on the dribble drive. Passes across to Cooper Black through his hands, out of bounds. A San Juan turnover with 1:08 to go, down one.
Yeah, could have been an offensive foul. The no call was turnover anyway.
Hunt to inbound. Full court pressure put on by San Juan. Gets it into Crouch.
This is where that long athleticism of San Juan makes a difference.
Crouch in the backcourt. Gets it across. Guarded tight by Ivins. Comes out to Randall on the Snow College S. Gonna drive left hand. Gets cut off in the low block. Comes back out to Hunt. 50 seconds to go. Hunt has the ball knocked loose and a foul called as Hunt goes flying.
Yeah, Ladd Ivins will pick up foul number 3. Still no 1-1, so it's just possession to the Enterprise Wolves.
5th team foul.
At that point, I like that. Ivins had to take the chance.
Coach Black wants a timeout. He'll take a full one. We'll take a 30-second break with it. 48 seconds to go. Enterprise at 44, San Juan 43 in the 2A state championship on Centricom Channel 10 and V6 Media.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is committed to supporting our local schools, communities, and the economies of central and south central Utah. Each year, IPSC's 2 950-megawatt generating units provide 3 million megawatt hours of energy for communities in Utah and Southern California. The Intermountain Power Project ranks among the best of coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. IPSC, honored to sponsor this sports broadcast.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
And on V6 Media, 44-43 Enterprise with the lead as we get an inside look at Coach Travis Black's timeout.
Yeah, the stories within the stories as Travis Black, a team he's coached for 8 years. And tonight's the culmination. Same thing on the other side with Bud Randall. These two teams all grew up together. Now we get to see who can finish up, and it might be the last person with the ball.
It may very well be. Right now, that's Enterprise with the 1-point lead and the ball with 48 seconds left.
So what does Enterprise do? Do they stall it out and work the clock?
Crouch has it in the backcourt. Guarded by Ivins. Able to dribble it across. Picks up his dribble, now needs help, bounces it over to Randall. 37 seconds to go in the game. Randall guarded by Grover. Now here comes the trap. Nice pass over to Crouch. He's going to drive all the way in, bounce it over to Palmer on the wing. Back out to Randall. 27 seconds left. I think Coach Black's yelling out at the foul. They can't hear him. Now Randall drives in, right wing to Hunt. Down to 18 seconds left. Hunt being trapped. And a timeout called by Coach Randall with 16.9 seconds to go in the game. 44-43. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here.
How about the courage of Coach Bud Randall as he tells his team to burn some clock, up only one.
They just ran off 32 seconds.
Yeah, no, just unbelievable. And again, Coach Black, there's so much noise in here. His players can't hear the foul. They had a near steal on the side, but the timeout was well called by Coach Randall.
So a timeout called by Coach Randall. Now we're going to look at his timeout. Appreciate Elliott getting the job done.
Hey, how about this whole crew? You got Thompson, Coles, you got Elliott. What a great group. Daxton, Kohler, they've done a great job. It's been all day for them. Big thanks.
All 3 days.
Yeah, all 3 days. That's right.
16.9 seconds to go. Enterprise with a 1-point lead, trying to hold on to win their first boys basketball state title since 1994. Rylan Randall to inbound.
San Juan will have to gamble on a steal.
They throw it into the backcourt. Crouch has it. And now Ivins is able to foul him. Crouch is trying to run away. They'll take about a second and a half off the clock. That's just the 6th foul on San Juan. The 4th, though, on Lad Ivins.
Yeah, Lad Ivins with 4, and they can ill afford to lose the senior Ivins. And you can see Coach Black says switch men as he brings Grover back up.
Now looking for somebody to get it to Palmer in the backcourt. He goes to Crouch, and Jensen Grover diving to get a finger on him, and they'll get the foul called.
And interesting, we didn't get to see that, but interesting with the dive, if he trips him up, that might be an intentional foul.
Yeah. So Brady Crouch at the line to shoot 1-1. He's got 4 points in the game.
Oh, what a free throw for the sophomore.
Here's the front end. In and out.
Wow.
Cooper Black the rebound to Jaden Black. 9 seconds to go. And a timeout called by Coach Black with 8 seconds to go.
Oh, my gosh.
In the 2A state championship. Enterprise 44, San Juan 43. Let's keep it right here. Even though it's a full timeout, we're going to keep it here. That's San Juan's last timeout. Enterprise still has one.
If there's one vulnerability tonight, it's been free throws. The Enterprise Wolves only 2 out of 6. Other than that, it's been stellar all over for both teams.
San Juan 9 for 10. They have not shot a free throw in the second half.
No, they haven't. And that's how they stayed alive in the first half. In that second quarter, they were 7 for 8. So huge.
44-43. It's a 1-point game.
So 8 seconds left. San Juan with the ball. And Coach Black has so many options he can dial up.
Yeah.
I mean,
who do you go to?
I don't know what you do. I think the one thing I've seen is that Enterprise has taken away Cooper Black a bit, but I still would put it in my point guard's hand. He is 6'4" and a great ball handler. I say you give it to Cooper Black and see what he can create.
Yeah, let's see what he does here. Jaden Black and Lad Ivins have had the hot hand in the fourth quarter.
They've been awesome. Yeah, they've done, the bulk of the scoring, 9 of the 11 points in the fourth. Here we go.
Cooper Black to inbound on the near side. 8 seconds to go. Enterprise trying to hold on to the 1-point lead. They bring Ty Staley into the game, does Enterprise, to help guard the perimeter. They get it to Lad Ivins, and he's fouled. Smart play. They take 2 seconds off, and that's only the 4th team foul.
Yeah. What a smart play by Coach Randall as he told his team, give him a second, then get a foul. The way they want to avoid is, and they can run out the whole clock.
Yeah, they can still do 2 more fouls before it puts them on the free throw line. Grover to inbound. Comes into Ivins, and they tried to foul him, didn't get it. Now they fouled Grover, but that took off more time.
Yeah.
And that'll be on Brady Crouch. That's his third. 3.5 seconds left. They can foul one more time.
Still a foul to give. Now, the danger here, and Coach Travis Black said you shoot it when they get ready for the foul. And if it's in the active shooting, that would be a dramatic ending.
Yes. Timeout called by Coach Randall. They want to talk about it.
I think he saw the same thing and wants to tell his troops about that. And Coach Travis Black was saying, hey, go up quick as soon as you see the contact coming.
Similar finish just ended at Weber State University. With 3.5 seconds left, Grantsville had the ball coming out of a timeout, and they missed the three at the buzzer. Leighton Christian wins the 3A state title 48-46.
Man, you got to go back and watch that game after this one. Those are two great championship games.
Yeah. So again, a timeout here. This is Coach Randall's last timeout, so neither team has timeouts left.
And this is where it comes down to, I mean, what do you do? If you're Coach Randall, do you say, a quick foul, run another half second off? Or do you, with the fear that they might be going up in the active shooting as soon as they touch the ball? Or do you tell them, like, pretend you're going to foul and back off and see if you can take a wild shot? There's a lot of intrigue here.
Yeah, there is. 44-43, 3.6 seconds to go in the game. Enterprise with the 1-point lead, San Juan basketball.
I could see an alley-oop on this one as well on the baseline.
Now, because of that foul taking inside the three-point line, they get on the baseline instead of on the sideline. Grover to inbound. They're going to run Ivans off the screen into the corner, not there. Now they go into Jaden Black. He's fouled on the shot. Free throws coming for Jaden Black.
Wow. No free throws yet in the game for Jaden Black. It'll be his first trip to the line. Never two free throws bigger than these.
The foul on Dax Hunt is his first. 1.7 seconds on the clock.
Wow. Huge free throws for the senior, Jaden Black.
The first one. Good. Tie game.
All tied up. Jaden Black.
Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah. Just steps up. The lane is empty. No San Juan Broncos in the lane.
The second one. Good.
Wow.
San Juan goes in front. 1.7 seconds left. Randall has it, and that will do it. The San Juan Broncos are your 2022 Boys 2A state champions.
Wow. That was an amazing basketball game and an amazing ending. Holy cow. Wow.
The Enterprise Wolves for the third season in a row have their hearts broken in the state title game. Jaden Black, the son of Coach Taylor Black, gets it done. They dedicated the season to his dad passing away last summer, and he's the one that wins it for San Juan.
Yeah, an emotional moment for all of the San Juan Broncos, as you can see, just dedicating that season to their fallen coach and fitting his son finishes the season.
Heartbreak for Enterprise, elation for San Juan.
Wow, what a game. Robert, I'm not sure that could be a better game than that one. That will be a classic.
What a game we had, that's for sure, in this 2A Boys State Championship. Mutual respect on both sides. Jaden Black. Jaden Black hugging his mother. Again, they dedicated the season to his dad, her husband.
Wow.
And now the younger brother, Justice, gets in on that. Great talk between the two coaches as well, as we got to see that.
Yeah, that was awesome. What great camera work, but just, a reminder of how real these things are for people.
Now Coach Travis Black brings them all together as well. As he raises the beanie.
That's a good moment.
They hold the picture up of Coach Taylor Black. His son Jaden got the job done today. San Juan's first state title since 1992 in boys basketball. Now the crowd storms the court to celebrate with the Broncos team.
Yeah, really beautiful moment. Get him.
Coach Travis Black will bring the basketball up as he gives hugs in the stands.
Wow, this is about as emotional ending of the game as I've been around. And I'm an empath, so it's not good for me.
45-44 again, your final. San Juan with the state championship.
What a game, Robert. That is an instant classic. You know, the free throws to win it, and it had everything you want in a great basketball game. Great finish, great game, great kids. It was just great. It was a great opportunity to be here.
Phenomenal state tournament ends in a phenomenal game.
Wow.
The Broncos had the target on their back all season.
They did.
Everyone knew they were the favorite.
Yes, they were.
And they're able to pull it off.
And they were knocked off 3 times during the season, during region play, but, you know, not to be denied, the state championship goes to Blanding.
Coach Black looking for everybody. He's trying to make sure that had a roll on this. Looking at your final stats in this one, your leading scorer in this game here tonight, again, the son of Taylor Black, Jaden Black. He had the huge second half, 3 3-pointers and the 2 free throws to win the game for San Juan. Jaden Black gets it done. 12 points for Ladd Ivins, 10 points in the game for Jensen Grover, 6 for Jace Palmer, and 4 for Cooper Black for San Juan. All 5 starters scoring, no bench points.
Yeah, they stepped up.
Yes, they did. And they were in this game 11 for 12 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
And then for Enterprise in this one, 10 points for Nash Palmer, 9 apiece for Dax Hunt and Ryland Randall, 8 for Matthew Ramos, 4 for Brady Crouch, 2 for Cooper Adams, and 2 for Austin Thomas. And again, the free throw line was a struggle for them. They go 2 for 6 from the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, tough break for the Wolves. But, you know, talking about the Enterprise Wolves, my goodness, what a game. They're the prohibitive underdogs coming into this game. You would not have known it how the Enterprise Wolves played.
Yeah. Great game. Enterprise, their largest lead was 11 at 23-12. San Juan's largest lead was 2. That was in the first quarter.
Yeah, they equaled that in the fourth quarter. But yeah, what a game.
Yeah, what a game. 9 lead changes and 5 ties in this one. And it ends up with San Juan getting the 1-point win, 45-44 over Enterprise. 13 San Juan turnovers. I had Enterprise finishing with 11 turnovers in this game.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I have too. And, you know, you think about, as a parent or even as a basketball player, I never wanted to be the guy with the 2 free throws to win the game. That is not an enviable position for any player, but Jaden Black made it happen.
With Evans smiling down.
Yes, he did.
Black knocks him down.
And the whole town of Blanding or San Juan County out on the floor.
Yeah.
And Enterprise as well, a good group out on the floor, consoling the Enterprise Wolves as well.
Heartbreak for them. That's 3 years in a row they fall in the state championship on this floor.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't want a venue change, but Enterprise might want to change just for a different experience.
San Juan lost the state title in 3A a year ago on this floor. Now they get the victory with 2 free throws with 1 second left by Jaden Black.
Yeah.
Again, they lower the hoops to start cutting down the nets here for San Juan.
I think they're waiting. They're such a press of people. I think they're waiting. They can't even put the basket on the Enterprise side down. There's too many people.
That's right.
So they've got to stay up until some people clear out. It's kind of fun as they start to take pictures with the trophies and with the net, and there the basket goes down. But Enterprise, what a great season for the Enterprise Wolves and the San Juan Broncos. And Region 19 is this is what it's been like, just back and forth.
Right.
As these teams all go back and forth, wins and losses, and it's fitting that it ends this way.
So congratulations again to the San Juan Broncos, like the Kanab Lady Cowboys, their first basketball state title in their respective gender for the first time since 1992.
Yeah, 30 years in the making, that one, for the Lady Cowboys of Kanab.
And 30 years for the Broncos of San Juan. They won it in 71, then again in 92, but 30 years later, they get the third one.
Here we go. So they were able to do it and in dramatic fashion.
The senior-laden team, they won it in football. They were the heavy favorite in football. They got the job done there.
Really not tested in that one.
Right.
I mean, they were clearly the best team in 2A, and they do the feat of 2 championships, football and basketball. This is a game people are going to want to go back and watch. I think the 3A might also be one, but this game, you'll want to go back and watch this one. The ups and downs, momentum changes. It's got everything you want in a high school basketball game, and I'm going to go back and watch it myself.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
We mentioned that the season was dedicated to Coach Taylor Black.
Yeah.
And shirts all over the place that have in memory of Taylor on the back of them for San Juan. They've got the numbers of his 2 sons on this team, Jaden and Justice Black. And again, it's the senior Jaden Black. He finishes with a game-high 13 points. He had 3 3-pointers in the second half, 2 in the fourth quarter, and the 2 free throws to win it in this game for San Juan.
Yeah, this is a Hollywood script.
Yeah.
Made for TV movie.
As he calmly knocked down those 2 free throws. Just a great performance again here tonight at the Sevier Valley Center in this 2A boys basketball state championship. Coach Travis Black telling his team to start cutting down the nets. As he stands on the back of the hoop on one end of the floor.
And here goes Jaden Black as he'll cut the net on that side down there. I got to get people to leave me alone. Everybody keeps coming to give me tidbits and talking about this game. It's fantastic. What a game.
45-44 again, your final. 2 free throws by San Juan to win it.
Now Jace Palmer cutting the net. Great camera work by Elliott over there, documenting the net cutting. I was involved in one net cutting in my career, and we were on ladders.
We were watching 3A. They were on ladders.
Were they? Yeah. I was on a ladder. I'm not sure OSHA would have approved. But no one was harmed. So, for these two teams next year, they graduate some really great players. Both teams. San Juan graduates everyone who basically played, tonight, with the exception of Colin Baker, who was the lone underclassmen contributing. And San Juan loses some really great players, Enterprise loses some great players as well. Congratulations and best wishes to all of them.
Yeah.
So
the 8 seniors, I believe it's 8 total for San Juan.
8 it is.
That'll be gone, and then the 4 seniors for the Enterprise Wolves.
Yeah. And fantastic young men and great athletes for both.
Going to hop back on here as we take a look at this 2A state championship run by the San Juan Broncos, a 45-44 win over Enterprise. I'm joined now by Coach Travis Black of San Juan. Coach, thanks for hopping on and congrats on the win.
Appreciate it. It feels amazing. The boys just never quit. And that's the attitude they've had in their lives for 10 years, no matter what they do. Sports, work, school, whatever they need in the community, it's just that never quit attitude. And they believe they're winners from day one. And, most of these boys are on the football team and I'm on the basketball team, and they just never say die attitude.
It couldn't have been written any better for the storybook ending, the Hollywood ending in this one as Jaden Black steps up. Not only did he hit the 2 big free throws at the end, but he had the 3 second-half three-pointers to ultimately get you guys back in the game and then hit those 2 free throws. What did you see out of him and his mindset?
It's been Taylor was my assistant coach for 2 years, and for those that don't know, he had a heart attack out of the blue late July, and it just rocked our world, the whole community. And he's been with us here this whole week, and I think we've all had moments where if you know Taylor, and he's the biggest clown and jokester and the one that always got us laughing. And I'll tell a quick funny story if it's all right. when we lost in against Juab last year, locker room sucked, second place sucks. And if I can say that on the radio, but Taylor came in and he says, well, that sucks, but not as bad as my vasectomy. And that's just him. And, it's been a roller coaster ride for his wife and the boys and their younger siblings. And
we better have you. We need to have you look at the camera
over
right
here.
there.
Been a roller coaster ride.
Oh, they're gathering behind you.
Jaden's just been amazing this year, and those emotions have gone up and down. But in the end, he knew his dad was here with him, and to hit those big shots. And again, storybook ending to hit those free throws for the win. Just couldn't ask for a better ending. 8 seniors that just, 4 of them have been together forever, and the other 4 have come along the way. And like I said, dedicated the season to him. You see black on all these shirts. This is all Taylor Black in memory of Taylor. In memory of Taylor, I see it all over the place.
Yeah, again, congratulations on the win. A hard-fought game. What was your mindset like when you fell down by 11 in the first half and your halftime speech?
Wasn't worried. We just needed to rebound. We weren't rebounding. Been nice to hit some shots. But their boys weren't worried. These boys, especially 4 or 5 of them, they've played 400 games. They know what it's like to be down 11 and come back and win. And tournaments all over the place, and club ball and AAU and whatever. So that type of stuff prepares you for this. And it's hard to prepare for this environment. But the focus is still there. Like I said, that never say die, never quit attitude. My speech was there's no 8-point shot. There's no 11-point shot. Go get it one at a time. One board at a time, one defensive stop at a time, one free throw at a time. And luckily we made some free throws tonight.
Yeah, finishing 11 for 12 in the game, and none bigger than those 2 by Jaden there at the end of the game.
Yeah, huge. Jensen and Jaden's free throws huge. That starting 5, they're all capable of 10 to 20 points. You look at their stats. It's fluctuated. Some struggled at the beginning of the season. Some struggled through our region games, up and down. But really, push comes to shove, they're all, averaging 10, 12 points. And that's hard to guard, and that's hard to prepare for. And that's why teams are zoning us. And we struggle with the zone. Credit to Enterprise. They did a great job. Their kids played hard. Bud's a great coach. Love Bud. He doesn't know, but I've watched him for a lot of years from the other side of the state. And he'll be back. 3 seconds. It's not, he'll be back. So proud of these boys. Love the community, and just couldn't ask for a better ending.
Coach, again, thanks for hopping on. Congrats on the win. We'll let you go celebrate.
All right, thanks.
Once again, Coach Travis Black of the San Juan Broncos as we get ready to wrap things up here from the Sevier Valley Center as we get Scott back on the call. So many people involved with help making this production, these broadcasts happen. And so we do want to appreciate each of them throughout this weekend. We've had different people rotating in and out. Appreciate Nate Palmer from Centricom. Barrett Hilton helped get things set up from Centricom, even though he's been up at 3A. We, of course, have had Tyler Moss that was here at times helping out. We had Aiden Kirksick here for a little bit, and then several different broadcasters as well with Dennis Aldridge, Ryan Higgs, Nolan Anderson, Mickey Houston, Curtis Marsh, and Pepper Gale, all being a part of the broadcast here this weekend, helping out in several different facets. And then guys that were here all 3 days on the broadcast here for the last 3 days as far as behind the scenes. Thompson Cole's on the controls most of the time. We had Kohler Laws and Daxton Lovell on camera for nearly all of the 22 games.
Oh, and it's a long. They are long, fun days, but long days.
Yes, and then Elliot Robertson from Media on camera all the entire time. Great.
Yeah, we love Elliot. We've seen him for years, and he's just an old friend to all of us.
And then, of course, appreciate Jason Pipes, Doug Barton back at the radio studios for those games. And it's just been a great time. And, Scott, appreciate all the work that you put in and been a great state tournament.
Yeah, great state tournament. And honestly, Robert, that was the best ending in a state tournament that I've had in years. That was phenomenal. What a game.
Yes, it was. So a great weekend and a great state tournament ends in a state championship for the San Juan Broncos, their first in 30 years. The Kanab Lady Cowboys also got their first state championship in 30 years with a 10-point win over South Sevier earlier. That's going to do it for our broadcast here today. Again, I appreciate everybody that helped out, all of you that tuned in, listened, watched, however you did it. We appreciate you tuning in and catching these state basketball games here at the Center Valley Center. He's Scott Langford. I'm Robert Lovell. Thank you for listening and watching, and have a great weekend.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.